Welcome to the Stoic Balance. Do you often find yourself wide awake at 2 a.m., alone with your mind and the constant flow of regret streaming through? The cold-blooded old times replaying in your head like a broken record. Perhaps it's the job offer you turned down at that promising startup years ago. At the time, it seemed too risky, too uncertain. You chose the stability of your corporate job instead. But now, as you watch that startup soar to success, you regret not going for it. What if you had been part of something groundbreaking? Or maybe it's the opportunity you had to invest in real estate during the market dip. Now, you can't afford to get in with the high prices and interest rates. The line of regret is usually about a crossroads in your life. Did you make the wrong choice? You can't help but imagine how different your life could be if you had trusted your instincts. The age-old saying, hindsight is 20/20. Nothing could be clearer. The first record of this famous quote was in 1949, but let's face it, the feelings of regret have plagued people for centuries. The Stoics wrote about it over 2,000 years ago. It's a heavy burden that we've all shouldered at some point. The persistent whisper of if only and what could have been. It's the ghost of our past mistakes, the spectre of paths not taken. But what if we're looking at regret all wrong? What if, instead of a cruel punishment, it's actually a hidden gift? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the heart of regret. We'll explore its origins, its impact on our lives, and most importantly, how we can transform it from a source of pain into a catalyst for growth. Today, we confront your biggest what-ifs head-on and discover the powerful lessons they hold. Because maybe, just maybe, regret isn't the enemy we've always believed it to be. Maybe it's the unexpected mentor we never knew we needed. Whether it's the missed career opportunities, the investments we were too cautious to make, or the dreams we were too afraid to chase, regret has a way of haunting us all. But what if we could flip the script? What if we could use our regrets as fuel for transformation? Are you ready to turn your 2 a.m. battles with regret into your greatest breakthroughs? Let's find out with segment number 1, Releasing the Chains of the Past. In the depths of the human psyche, there lies a shadowy realm where the ghosts of our past reside. These spectres, born from the ashes of regret, wander the corridors of our minds, their whispers echoing through the halls of memory. Regret, that insidious emotion, takes root in the choices we made and the paths we left unexplored. Imagine you are sitting alone. Your eyes are fixed on a faded photograph, a captured moment from your youth. In it, you see yourself standing at a crossroads, the diverging paths of your life stretching out before you. One path, the one you chose, and the other, the road not taken, remains a mystery, forever shrouded in the mists of what if. As you trace the lines of the photograph with your fingertip, the ghost of regret emerges from the shadows. It whispers to you, reminding you of the dreams you once held dear, the passions you left behind in pursuit of worldly gain. The spectre taunts you with visions of a life unlived, a love lost, and the possibilities that slipped through your grasp. The Stoics understood the futility of dwelling on the unchangeable past. They recognized that true freedom lies in accepting the immutable nature of what has already come to pass. Seneca, one of the great Stoic thinkers, once wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." His words echo through the ages, a reminder that the chains of regret are often forged in the fires of our own minds. Lost in the labyrinth of your thoughts, you need to realize that by fixating on the choices you didn't make, you are neglecting the life you have built. The past, like a river that has already flowed to the sea, cannot be redirected. It is only by accepting the lessons it offers and releasing the desire to alter its course that you can begin to break free from the shackles of regret. With a heavy sigh, you set the photograph aside. You rise from your chair and walk to the window, gazing out at the world beyond. The sun is setting, casting a warm glow over the landscape, and you feel a flicker of hope in your heart. You know that the path ahead may be uncertain, but it is yours to shape. By embracing the present and learning from the past, you can begin to forge a new story, one unencumbered by the chains of regret. True freedom lies not in the paths you didn't take, but in the choices you make each day. With a renewed sense of purpose, you step forward, ready to face the challenges that lie ahead, knowing that the ghosts of the past will always be a part of you, but they no longer have the power to define your future. Segment 2. Embrace the power of the present moment. Imagine you're walking through a beautiful garden, surrounded by vibrant flowers and lush greenery. As you take in the sights and smells, your mind begins to wander to a past regret, a missed opportunity, or a hurtful interaction. Suddenly, the colors of the present moment seem to fade, replaced by the dull ache of yesterday's disappointments. This is a common human experience, one that the ancient Stoic philosophers sought to remedy. They recognized that dwelling on the past robs us of the incredible beauty and potential of the present moment. The Stoics were masters at the art of living in the now. They understood that the only reality we truly have is the one unfolding right here, in this very instant. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice, and on freeing yourself from all other distractions. By bringing our full presence and engagement to each moment, each interaction, each task before us, we leave no room for regret to take hold. We are able to respond to life intentionally, rather than react to the pull of the past. The present moment is calling to you, like a dear friend inviting you to a celebration. Will you answer it with your full attention and appreciation? Will you allow yourself to get lost in its unfolding mystery and potential? The choice, as always, is yours. But the reward of present moment awareness is a life of clarity, purpose, and peace. As we continue our exploration of Stoic wisdom for a life well lived, I invite you to practice presence. Even if just for a few minutes today, give your undivided attention to what's in front of you: a conversation, your breath, the breeze, a flower. Drink in the moment fully, and notice how a deeper contentment begins to emerge. This is the path of the Stoics, a path out of the quicksand of regret and into the vibrancy available to us here and now. Let's walk it together, shall we? Segment 3, on embracing the lessons of failure. Life is long, and you will not always feel like you are going in the right direction. In fact, there will be many times when you feel like you have failed. For example, you may have dedicated years to a career, pouring your heart and soul into your work. You've navigated challenges, celebrated successes, and grown professionally. Then one day, out of the blue, you're called into your boss's office and told that your position is being eliminated. You're being let go. In that moment, it's easy to feel like a failure. Questions flood your mind. What did I do wrong? Did I not work hard enough? What will people think of me? The sting of rejection, the blow to your self-esteem, can be overwhelming. But the Stoics offer a different perspective on this type of failure, one that reframes it as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Seneca, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." In other words, the setbacks and challenges we face, including job loss, are not obstacles to be feared, but opportunities to cultivate resilience, adaptability, and wisdom. Losing a job is not a reflection of your worth as a human being. It's a circumstance, a change that provides valuable feedback. Perhaps it's a sign to reassess your skills, to explore new industries, or to consider a different career path altogether. Epictetus advised, "When you are frustrated and disappointed, remind yourself that the path to success is not always easy, but stay focused on your goals and never give up." Embracing this mindset shifts the experience of being let go from a source of shame to a catalyst for growth. It becomes a chance to learn about yourself and to evolve. Think about successful people you admire. Many of them have faced significant career setbacks, including job loss, but they didn't let these experiences define them. Instead, they used them as fuel, as motivation to pursue new opportunities, to start their own businesses, to discover their true passions. As you navigate your own career challenges and failures, remember the Stoic perspective. Approach this setback with curiosity and self-compassion. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use it to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient in my career journey? In doing so, you'll find that being let go loses its sting. It becomes a part of your professional story, a turning point that propels you towards new and exciting chapters. So, if you find yourself in the midst of a career failure, remember, this is not the end of your professional journey. It's a new beginning, an invitation to reassess, regroup, and reinvent yourself. Embrace it with the wisdom of the Stoics, and watch as this setback becomes the very thing that launches you into your next great success. Segment 4 on the Alchemy of Gratitude. Waking up each morning presents a choice: to dwell on regrets from the past or to shift your focus towards being thankful for the present. It's a conscious decision that can have a profound impact on your mental well-being and overall outlook on life. Marcus Aurelius understood the power of this choice as he wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of starting each day with gratitude. When you open your eyes and take those first few breaths, instead of allowing your mind to wander to the things you wish you had done differently, train your thoughts to appreciate the good that surrounds you. Start small, if you must. Be thankful for the comfort of your bed, the warmth of the sun peeking through your window, or the sound of birds chirping outside. Acknowledge the roof over your head, the food in your kitchen, and the clothes in your closet. These simple things that are often taken for granted are actually blessings that not everyone has the privilege of experiencing. As you go about your day, make a conscious effort to identify the positive aspects of your life. It could be a loving family, supportive friends, a fulfilling career, or even a hobby that brings you joy. Recognize the people who care about you, the opportunities you've been given, and the strengths you possess. Focusing on these elements of your life can help shift your perspective from one of lack and regret to one of abundance and appreciation. Gratitude is a powerful tool in overcoming regret because it allows you to reframe your past experiences. Instead of dwelling on the choices you didn't make or the paths you didn't take, be grateful for the lessons you've learned and the growth you've achieved as a result of those experiences. Every mistake or missed opportunity has shaped you into the person you are today, and that is something to be thankful for. Now, segment 5 on the art of reframing. What does this mean? Well, picture this. You're standing in an art gallery, gazing at a painting that, at first glance, looks like a chaotic mess of colors and shapes. It's confusing, unsettling, even a bit ugly. But then you take a step back, tilt your head, and suddenly the picture shifts. Those random splatters of paint transform into a beautiful, intricate landscape. The chaos becomes art. This, my friends, is the magic of reframing. And it's a skill that the Stoics, those ancient masters of resilience, knew could be life-changing when it comes to overcoming regret. Think of regret like that messy painting. Up close, it's a swirl of painful emotions, a muddle of what-ifs and if-onlys. It's the harsh brush strokes of self-blame, the murky hues of shame and disappointment. In the thick of it, regret can feel like a masterpiece of misery. But the Stoics understood that our perception of an event shapes our experience of it. They knew that by shifting our perspective, we can transform even the most painful regrets into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the essence of reframing, the understanding that we have the power to choose our response to life's challenges, including regret. Imagine your regret as a canvas. At first it might look like a portrait of failure, a still life of missed chances. But now, pick up your brush, dip it into the vibrant colors of Stoic wisdom, and start to paint a new picture. Maybe that regret over a lost relationship becomes a striking landscape of personal growth, a journey of learning to love and value yourself. Perhaps that missed opportunity at work transforms into an abstract expression of your true passions and values, guiding you towards a more authentic path. As you reframe your regret through the lens of Stoicism, you might discover hidden details you never noticed before. The small victories, the moments of courage, the seeds of wisdom planted in adversity. Suddenly, your regret is no longer a haunting image of what could have been, but a vivid testament to your ability to learn and evolve. So the next time you find yourself staring at the overwhelming canvas of regret, remember that you hold the paintbrush. You have the power to reframe, to create a new masterpiece from the mess. Because in the grand gallery of life, even our darkest regrets can become works of art. Now on to segment 6 on seeking wisdom from others. If you are feeling as though you are lost in a dense forest, the path ahead is obscured by regret's tangled undergrowth. The weight of your past mistakes presses down like a thick canopy, blocking out the light of hope. You feel alone, stuck, and unsure of which way to turn. But then, through the trees, you hear the voice of someone who has walked this path before. A mentor, a friend, a wise soul who has navigated the wilderness of regret and emerged stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. My friends, there is great power in seeking wisdom from others. When we're lost in the thickets of our own regrets, the guidance and perspective of those who have gone before us can be a beacon, illuminating the way forward. You do not need to walk this path alone. The Stoics understood the immense value of learning from others. Seneca advised, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." Imagine your regret as a heavy fog, obscuring your vision and dampening your spirit. Now picture the wisdom of others as a gentle breeze, slowly but surely lifting that fog, revealing new horizons and possibilities. Maybe it's the words of a trusted friend, reminding you of your strengths and resilience when you feel weighed down by past failures. Perhaps it's the story of someone who has faced similar challenges, showing you that it's possible to not just survive, but thrive in the aftermath of regret. This is the gift of seeking wisdom. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles, that even our deepest regrets are part of the shared human experience. It offers us a hand to hold, a light to follow, because in the journey of life, we are all explorers, and the wisdom we share is the map that helps us find our way. In conclusion, remember that regret is a natural part of the human experience, but it doesn't have to control your life. By practicing acceptance, focusing on the present moment, learning from your mistakes, and taking action to create a better future, you can overcome the burden of regret and live a more fulfilling life. Thank you for listening to our video today. We hope that the insights and strategies we've shared have helped you in some way. If you found value in this content, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more content on Stoicism and personal growth. Have a great Stoic day.